Okay, I just explode my
David, you're on TV. Welcome to the World Championship match of the International Geography Bowl for the Elementary School Division for 2026. Congratulations to all the wonderful young geographers on their excellent play so far in the Geography Bowl. My name is David Madden, founder and executive director of International Academic Competitions and the International Geography Championships. I am joined by Abigail Ikal from our question production team who will be scorekeeping. Bobby Wong will be doing the live streaming honors. Congratulations to, on my left, California A with Shamik Mukherjee, Kabir Das, and Minglong Lu. And on my right to Team Global with Irvin Janesh representing Canada, Hanish Vupala representing Iowa, and Shahir Abbas representing Pakistan. Players will do a quick buzzer check, and then we will begin this match. The format is the same as what you have been playing so far in this tournament. Quick question.
I found Mingling too.
Minling 2. Okay, sorry. They may have just misspelled your name. Fixed accordingly. Okay, so players, the questions do get harder as we get deeper into the playoffs, but I have no doubt that you'll do justice to this packet, which I edited this afternoon, and I do believe it's in good shape. So let's just do a quick buzzer check, and then we'll begin. Yep, 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 yep. There we go. Okay, and players, as always, remember it's your buzzer, particularly as this is a World Championship match. We will be as strict and fair as we need to be on the buzzer. Very few people can ever call themselves a world champion. And within about 20 minutes, 3 of you will be able to do just that for the rest of your lives. Good luck. Let's play. Toss up 1. It's not the Matterhorn, but this mountain has summits like Nicolas Martinez, as well as its highest point, Whymper Peak. This mountain appears in the background of one country's coat of arms, and the Guayas River originates from the base of this mountain. For 10 points, name this Ecuadorian scribe. Oh, Chimborazo is good for 10 to start us off. Toss up 2. The Salear Islands stretch from the south of this island down to the Flores Sea, while Peleng and the Banggai Islands form a cluster between it and the Maluku Islands. This island consists of 4 main peninsulas. Sulawesi is correct for 10. Toss up 3. The Dushu and Jinji lakes are in this city's namesake industrial park, and the latter is also the site of the gate of the lake. The Pingtan form of Chu Yi ballad singing originates from this city, while the Kunshu form of opera refers to a tune sung in this city's county of Kunshan. For 10 points, name this Chinese city in Jiangsu province whose classical gardens, including the humble administrators, not Chongqing, the humble administrators garden are a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Okay, heard talking, you can't have any talking. This is Suzhou. Toss up 4. The Ingram Trail running to Tibet Lake was constructed to encircle this body of water. The name for this body of water originates from a term given to the nearby Dene people by their Cree.
The Great Slave Lake.
The Great Slave Lake is correct for 10 points. Toss up 5. This city's central Altinbag district contains a park known for its 10-meter high statue of a loaf of bread, and it also hosts Karapürçek, an annual oil wrestling tournament. Mohair comes from a type of goat named for this city, which is the coldest capital city in the Middle East. Now, and it is also the southernmost major city in the Black Sea's drainage basin. 10 points, name this largest city of Asia Minor, the capital city of Turkey.
Ankara.
Yeah, coldest capital in the Middle East there. Toss up 6. Under international law, these structures can be defined using the Gardner formula and the Hedberg formula, which rely on sedimentary rock thickness and distance from the slope. These structures are primarily covered in relic sediment from the last ice age rather than river-deposited sediment. A deep trench through one of these structures is known as the Hudson Canyon. 10 points. Name these shallow submerged coastal landforms, an extension of the... No? Shelf. Yes, the continental shelf. 10. Toss 7. The Mindelsee is just northwest of this larger lake, whose upper and lower portions are joined by the Seerrhein River. A classical music festival takes place on a floating stage in this lake off the coast of Bregenz. State-level divisions on this body of water include Vorarlberg and St. Gallen. The Rhine flows through for
Lake Constance.
Lake Constance, with the Bodensee is correct. Toss 8. The smallest island of Hawaii, Kaho'olawe, is largely uninhabitable due to this phenomenon caused by Haleakala on Maui. Decreases in pressure and orographic lift drive this phenomenon, which affects regions such as Tibet and California's Central Valley. This phenomenon occurs when humid air adiabatically cools as it moves, causing it to quickly precipitate before it reaches peak elevation. For 10 points, name this effect in which the land on the leeward side of a mountain range is more.
Rain shadow.
Rain shadow is correct for 10. Toss 9. This national park contains the Watchman Lookout Station and is encircled by a highway called Rim Drive. A formation called the Witch's Cauldron can be found in this national park at Wizard Island. This national park contains a body of water forming in a caldera.
Crater Lake National Park.
That is correct for 10. Here's 10, last quarter. At Atimpoku, this river is spanned by the Adomi Bridge. This river is blocked by the construction of the Pong Dam, which is located near Akuse, and provides power to melt aluminum at Valco. A dam on this river created the third largest artificially created lake by volume and provides the majority of the electricity for Togo and Benin. Impounded by the Akosombo Volt is correct. That's the first quarter. Let's get a score check.
After quarter one, we have California A at 80 and Team Global at 10.
Okay, toss up 1, second quarter. This mountain includes the Zimu Glacier, which feeds the Tista River. In 1995,
Kanchenjunga.
very good buzz, Kanchenjunga. Your bonus, Kanchenjunga is about 30 meters shorter than K2, which is found in this primarily Kashmiri mountain range.
Karakoram.
That is correct. Toss up 2. Frank Calvert helped excavate this site, which included several houses in the Mycenaean Megaron layout. And its higher layout was founded by settlers from nearby Kumtepe and Gulpinar. This site lies near a river the Greeks knew as the
Troy.
Troy is correct. Your bonus, this German archaeologist notably led the excavations of Mycenae, Tiryns, and Troy.
Heinrich Schliemann.
That is correct. Toss 3. This archipelago was formed from coral heads covering submerged peaks of the western Sierra Maestra range. Paul Allen's Tatoosh yacht damaged a coral reef in this polity's west bay. Cayman Islands is correct. Your bonus, Georgetown in the Cayman Islands shares its name with the capital city of this Malaysian state, named for the island it largely occupies on its. Penang is correct. Toss 4. This island's northern coastline includes the Baishamen Lighthouse and the Mulantu Lighthouse, the two tallest lighthouses in Asia. The Paracel Islands are claimed as part of a province encompassing this island.
Hainan.
Hainan is correct. Your bonus, Hainan bounds this gulf between China and northern Vietnam. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Toss 5. An island containing the capital of Choi Sil province was named after this crop. In one country, Tavueni produces this crop due to its lack of an invasive beetle species. Nigeria is the world's largest producer of this crop.
Yams.
Prompt, I need something slightly more specific. Yeah, it's time. Of this crop alongside a similar crop known as Edos. The swamp version of this crop is grown in Tuvalu, and a puree known as poi is produced using this crop and served in Hawaii. For 10 points, name this root vegetable with a light purple core.
Taro.
Taro is correct. Your bonus? Nigeria is also the world's largest producer of this tuber vegetable, which is known for its high carbohydrate content and served in the Zaki Biam market. In the U.S., sweet potatoes are sometimes given the name of this vegetable.
Where?
Answer?
Yucca.
These are actually just yams. Yeah. Toss 6. The burial locations of this city's Sufi 7 saints include the Zawiya of Sidi Bel Abbes and lie near its western gate, the Bukala. The Jama el Fna is a tourist market in this city, and it is located near its Kutubiyya Mosque. The Minara and Agbal gardens in this city are UNESCO World. Not Lahore, are UNESCO World Heritage Sites, and photographs of the former are usually framed with the Atlas Mountains in the background. For 10 points, name this fourth largest Moroccan city, a popular tourist destination.
Marrakesh.
That's correct. Near bonus, another major tourist city near the foothills of the Atlas Mountains is this city on the Atlantic coast, the capital of the Souss-Massa region and the site of a brief crisis between France and Germany prior to World War I.
Chefchaouen.
This is Agadir. Toss 7. This territory includes the coldest research station in its country, Eureka, located on the Pforzheim Peninsula. Nunavut is correct. Your bonus. This Inuit cultural period, lasting roughly from 500 BC to 1000 AD, and named for its characteristic stone tools, preceded the Thule culture in Arctic North America.
Dorset.
Answer?
Dorset culture.
Dorset culture is correct. Toss 8. One island on this archipelago is home to its Heart of Neolithic archaeological site, which includes the Ness of Brodgar. The only two bergs on this archipelago, Kirkwall and Stromness, can be found on its largest island, mainland, formerly known.
Whitney. Shetland.
What's your answer?
Shetland.
No, incorrect. Mainland, formerly known as Pomona. The Pentland Firth separates this archipelago from Duncansby Head and Caithness on a larger island. For 10 points, name the small archipelago in the North Sea, located just north of the main Scottish coast.
Orkney.
Yeah, it is the Orkneys. And your bonus, the Orkney Islands comprise the broader northern Isles of Scotland, alongside this much more northern archipelago, separated from it by the Fair Isle Channel. Answer?
Shetland.
Yeah, this is the Shetland. Okay. All right, quick score check.
At the end of quarter 2, we have California A 200 and Team Global 30.
Okay. All right, so California, you get to pick from Chicago, castles, or Chinese cuisine. So 3 things starting with the letter C. Chicago, castles, or Chinese cuisine.
Um. Castles.
Castles. Okay. So castles will be your category. And the lead-in for this is concerning European castles, name the dot dot. Okay? So we will start after I read that lead-in one more time. Good luck with castles as your category. Concerning European castles, name the constituent country of the UK in which the Tower of London is located.
Scotland.
No? The Berkshire castle that inspired the name of the current British royal family.
No.
The Shakespearean prince who lived in Elsinore, inspired by the Danish castle Kronborg.
Kill.
Okay, they have killed it. All right, so we will turn 3 over to Team Global. So, concerning European castles, name the constituent country of the UK in which the Tower of London is located.
England.
Yeah, England. The Berkshire castle that inspired the name of the current British royal family.
Buckingham Palace.
This is Windsor Castle. And the Shakespearean prince who lived in Elsinore, inspired by the Danish castle Kronborg.
Pass.
Okay, this is Hamlet. All right, well, that's all we got through for that before you killed it. So now, Team Global, a chance for you. Would you like Chinese cuisine or would you like Chicago?
Chicago.
Chicago, okay. All right. So the lead-in on these is concerning the Windy City. Name the dot dot dot. Okay? Concerning the Windy City. Name the dot dot. All right. Good luck with Chicago. Concerning the Windy City. Oops. Name the Midwestern state where it's the largest city.
Illinois.
Sure. The Great Lake on whose shores it sits, across from the state for which the lake is named. Good. The type of disaster that destroyed much of the city in 1871, but which the Chicago Water Tower survived.
Great Chicago Fire.
Sure. Rounded to the nearest million, its population in the year 2026.
2 million?
No? The nickname for Chicago, although the average speed of the named phenomena is normal.
Windy City.
Yeah. The Central Business District, bounded by the routes of L trains and named for its circuitous route.
Route 66.
No. The second most populous U.S. county, of which Chicago is the county seat.
Cook County.
That's right. In the South Side neighborhood in a district known as Black Metropolis, with a name intended to respectfully recognize its inhabitants.
Pass.
Okay. All right. So you picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. We'll turn the other 3 over to California. Concerning the Windy City, name the rounded to the nearest million, its population in the year 2026.
3.
3 million is correct. Yeah. The Central Business District, bounded by the routes of L trains and named for its circuitous route.
The Ring.
The Loop. The Loop. In the South Side neighborhood in a district known as Black Metropolis, with a name intended to respectfully recognize its inhabitants.
Other.
This is Bronzeville. All right, well, you picked up 10 points for 3 million. All right, let's get a quick score check at the end of quarter 3.
At the end of quarter 3, I have California A at 210 and Team Global at 90.
Okay, so Team Global narrows the gap a little bit there. 240 points available in the fourth quarter, as always. All right, players, back on the buzzers, no talking. 8 questions, pending tie breaks for the World Championship title in the Geography Bowl. Good luck. Away we go. Toss up 1. A city in this modern country was ruled by a dynasty related to the Hindu Shahis. And that dynasty in this modern country was the native Lawik dynasty. The Turk Shahis ruled this modern country's historical region of Zabulistan, which contained the city of Ghazni. Afghanistan is good for 20. Toss up 2. A double-deck crossing over this river has a moonlight rainbow fountain show. This river is spanned by the World Cup Bridge, which links to the Mapo district. The Yoido Full Gospel Church and LG's headquarters are on an island on this river. The Gangnam district,
River.
also good for 20. Toss 3. This city is home to Fort Tiuna, which has a pair of obelisks dedicated to those who died in its country's War of Independence at the Paseo Los Proceres. This city is home to the Centro Financiero Confinanzas, which is sometimes known as the world's tallest slum. This city's capital district is surrounded by the state of Miranda. El Avila National Park separates the Caribbean coast from this city, which lies on the Guare River. For 10 points, name this capital city of Venezuela. Okay, for 10. Number 4. The Vicelian glaciation is sometimes named for this river. The highest point of this river is at the Gerlach Peak in the Tatra Mountains, and this river can be divided into sections, including its central region from Sandomierz to its confluence with the Narev and the Bug rivers. This river empties into either its namesake lagoon near the Baltic Sea or to the Baltic itself through Gdansk Bay, flowing through Warsaw. 10. The Vistula is good for 10. 5. This country's Horton Plains National Park includes a tourist landmark called the World's End, while it also contains the sources for the Walawe and Kalani rivers. This country's Mineria Tank receives water via the Elahara Canal and was created by the Anuradhapura Kingdom.
Sri Lanka.
It is good for 20. Number 6. This river and the combined deltas of the smaller Pungwe, Buzi, and Save rivers form a grasslands ecoregion in Mozambique. The delta region of this river became less broad following the construction.
Zambezi.
Yeah, it is good for 30. Number 7. Ibn al-Jayyab wrote much of the poetry found in this location, and this location includes many murqanas in sites constructed by Muhammad V, such as the Palace of the Lions. This location first began construction under Muhammad ibn al-Ahmar, the first Nasrid emir, and it was the site of a major decree issued by Ferdinand and Isabella while being used as their royal court. For 10 points, name this red-colored fortress in Granada.
Alhambra.
Yeah, Alhambra for 10. And toss 8, last one. This river's Yasreta Apipe waterfalls are the site of the Yasireta Dam. which is found between the city of Eolas and Corrientes province. One of this river's tributaries, the Iguazu River, rises in the Cerro do Mar. The border of Brazil and Paraguay contains the Itaipu Dam.
Can I
What's your answer?
Piranha?
Piranha is good for 20. Okay, with that, California A is your world champion for the elementary school division of the 2026 International Geography Bowl. And congratulations to Team Global on a great tournament. You will be our silver medalist at the medal ceremony, which for this event will be done at the closing ceremonies on the last day of IGC. So you've got a couple days to wait for your medals for this one, but congratulations, California A, world champions. Okay, thanks everybody. Final score?
Final score, we have California A at 310,